So when you fall, that means you're dreaming big enough. Hello, my fitties. Today it is a bright, slightly windy day. It's spring/summer, basically. I have with me a cup of detox tea because tea always calms me down, and that's just the way that I always start my day. And I thought I'd do a little update on the job situation. So, a few weeks back, I posted a video called I Quit. And it's basically me quitting my job, not knowing how I'm gonna pay rent. I quit my job the day of. I quit my job very impromptu. I quit my job the minute I walked into the shift. I just decided I couldn't do it anymore. I worked at a call center for 3.5 years. Outstayed, it served me in a time of my life, and then I was just staying just because I needed to make ends meet. But the amount of energy emotionally and physically that it was taking out of me, it was just not worth the money. It wasn't. So I quit my job, not knowing how to pay for rent, paying for food. I was like a broke ass bitch. But I just knew that I had to do that in order to create space for something greater. And it dawned upon me at that moment that in order to up level in life, there's gonna be resistance. You're gonna have tests. And at first, you're gonna resist those tests. That's how you know you're up leveling, because the universe will test you. It'll test you and say, are you ready for this next challenge? If you are ready, then rise up to this challenge, then rise up to this next mountain that I'm throwing at you right now. So that's why when we are up leveling, we self-sabotage. For me, I binge on food. I just say fuck it to everything. I cry a lot. I stay in a place of fear. If you feel the fear and you start sabotaging yourself and you have anxiety and you're feeling a resistance to everything that you've wanted to create, and then that's how you know you're up leveling. So rise up to the occasion. I know it's not easy. I know it's scary. I know it can be expectation hangover and completely exhausting. But when the time is right, the universe will give you what you want. And at first it's gonna seem too good to be true. At first you're gonna resist it because your brain is wired to think in the old past ways and the old habits, thinking, I'm always used to this. This cannot be happening. So for me, I think 2 years ago when I did something called the reverse exercise series, because I wanted to reduce the amount of minutes that I was exercising. I think something else was taking up my time, but I didn't want to just go cold turkey and quit exercise altogether. I just wanted to diminish. It brought me a lot of joy. I just had something else in my life that was taking over my time. So what I did was I reduced my exercise, thinking that, oh my God, I'm gonna gain 10 pounds and I'm not gonna be able to run. I'm never gonna be able to run anymore. I'll just lose all my mojo. If I stop, I'll just never start again. I'll just be a lazy blob. I'll never want to see the sun again. I'll never want to get outside. It took me so much strength from my depression, from my darkest days, to just face the world outside, to just go outside. That running outside, when I made it my thing, and it still is my thing, I was just scared that I would lose it, right? I was letting go of control. I was going down a different path. I was trying something new. So I thought, okay, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. But when I rose up to that occasion, I still love running. I'm still running. I'm not running as many minutes as I was before, but I'm still happy. And I didn't gain like 10 pounds of fat. I still like running, and I had so much. The point is, the universe will throw you a test, and it'll seem too good to be true. Everything that you want wants you. You just have to believe that whatever you're doing right now has an opportunity to change, and be open to that change, and be open to falling on your face, because the more you fall on your face, the more you're able to fall forward. So when you fall, that means you're dreaming big enough. That means good things are coming. Great things are coming. Things that you want are coming. And they seem too good to be true at the moment, but they are happening. So you want it, but you're pushing back so hard. And I'm telling this to myself as much as I'm telling you. Just surrender. And open your heart to the scariest, most magical, most wonderful thing that can ever happen in your life. Make room for that magic to happen. Because it's happening, and it's happening now. You're manifesting it. It's in the palm of your hands. And you don't see it. You don't see it until you see it. You've got this, okay? You have it. You have all the strength you need in you. You have all the strength, all the passion, all the heart, all the energy, all the love, all the grace you need to get through. Past yourself, past your critics, past your doubters. You have it. So going back to my job situation, I didn't know how to pay rent. Honestly, I didn't know. And it was gonna be due, but a part of me just, I wasn't scared. I knew that something was coming. And you know what? Something good did come because I believed. I'm working a minimum wage job with some incredible people. And I have a empathetic boss. And one of my coworkers had to take a few days off the first week of work. Right? So I was covering almost all of her shifts. So my income doubled, and I am in that 1 week, of training that I worked, that I just began the job, I'm able to pay off. I made more than enough to pay this month's rent. So when you make the space for something that just seems so unlikely to happen, the universe will throw you good things. Now this schedule, my coworker isn't going to be taking a vacation forever, right? I'm going to have less hours at some point, but that's okay, because I know something else greater is coming. I'm manifesting a job close to home, a job in wellness, a job where I feel appreciated and people appreciate me and people love me and I love what I do. A job that energizes me, a job I get to say, I get to work today. I fucking can't wait to work. Oh my God, it's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. No, it's Friday. No. I get that, and I'm manifesting that. And I have a feeling that it's gonna be paying me $21 an hour or more. And I'm gonna find the right people, and I'm gonna find my soul sisters. And I have an interview next week, Thursday, at a gym, and they're gonna hire me. And I'm getting that job at that yoga studio and fast track my yoga certification, because I know deep in my heart I'm wired to teach already, and I don't need to spend $2,000 and numerous hours proving that I can, proving my worth. My mantra, it's June. We are halfway through the year, and there's 6 more wonderful, soulful months left. I want you to look back on the beginning of the year and see, without judgment at all, just reflecting, what did I want at the beginning of the year? Did I get closer to it? Do I want something different? What has happened? What were some of the highlights? And you don't have to think too hard about this. Your highlights will stand out to you. Your highlights will call upon you. You'll know. You don't have to think too hard. Before I officially go, I just want to say, all the fear and the doubt and the anxiety that you hold so deeply stands no chance against the love and light that you have to emanate from your heart. Because that light will outshine anything wrong. Because your birthright is to feel good, and your birthright is to have a wonderful life. Your birthright is to be happy and to move through life with as much grace as you want. Namaste, my biddies. And now, cue the room tour. Cue the job tour.